Hey guys, Steve here at Prairie Aquaponics. I'm just going to do a real quick update today. Not feeling so hot, so we'll run through it here. Fish, they were eating good. A weird thing happened here. I checked my water 2 days ago and it was acidic. I checked my water again today and it started being quite hard. It went from we'll say a 6 to above a 7 again. So I don't know why it's fluctuating like that. If anyone can give me any pointers on that, just let me know. It's real windy too, so I apologize if the sound is bad. So let's run to the, remember I said I was going to clean this bed up, and I did so. Here I got a pretty big zucchini. There's a tomato plant that I'm letting grow over the back. And there's a small pepper. Hopefully it gets bigger. Pea plant that I threw in there a while back. Here's a couple tomatoes that I trimmed up and made so they're not so crazy big. And right in there, as you can see, I got another tomato. This is the mother zucchini, and she's just huge. I don't know. I trimmed a crap ton off her, and she's still just overabundance. Takes over probably over a quarter of my one bed, and then it she goes over to this bed even and stuff. So I still can't find my hole saw, so I'll have to buy one and get those net cups in. That might even just be an experience for next year. Here's another pea plant. As you can see, it's got some flowers on it. That's a tomato I threw in from a cutting. She's getting to be quite large. Another pea plant. And if you guys remember that kale I had in there, well, I brought her out of the jungle and put it on the outside. That's the great thing about aquaponics. You can just move the plants as you want. Here's a celery that I was almost done eating. It had 2 little stalks left on it, so I threw it in there, and it's growing quite well. The butterleaf lettuce is still just a bush, as much as I eat. Notice here I got a little basil coming out of the woodwork. There's some cilantro, I think, in there too. And then here, these are bean plants that I just threw in there. Next year I'll probably plan my positioning on those a little better. But alright, that's it for the aquaponics. I'll go over to the greenhouse, and I think we'll even get a garden update in today. Alright, time for the greenhouse update. Remember last time I had lots of flowers and no fruit? Oh, now I definitely have some fruit setting in, so I'm really excited about all this. Even more flowers too, so it looks like it's going to be a good tomato year. Here's this tomato. I've been trimming them back to trying to keep the bottoms open so they don't get, what is it called, blight and all those mold issues on the leaves. This one now is all the way up to the roof too. You can see this guy here is almost there. Here's some more tomatoes. I'm not sure what kind of tomatoes these are, because everything got mixed matched, and that's the one that goes right up to the roof. Like, just getting to be quite huge. They look like they're going to be big tomatoes, but I guess it's hard to say at this point. My zucchini there, remember how yellow it was? If you watch my last videos, you can see that. And I added some fertilizer, and they've greened up quite a bit. So that's good. As you can see, I got a zucchini growing real weird, but growing anyways. And this is the second zucchini plant. Well, it produces more flowers now that I fertilized and greened right up, as I said before. My pepper. Look at all those buds. I hope those all flower out and turn into peppers for me. That would be awesome. And inside here I have some flowers that I've been trying to self-pollinate. I don't know if it's working or not, but hopefully it does. I'd like some peppers at least this year. Next year, this whole greenhouse, if you guys are going to keep watching, will be pepper plants. I think I'm going to try and hit JT Bear up for some of his variety of peppers. He is the pepper god. If you guys don't watch his channel, go check it out. He does a real dirty style aquaponics, you know, builds out of whatever he can, and he also does a no power aquaponics for total off-grid living. So there's a shout out for you, Mr. Bear. Alright, here, I'm going to hit the garden, and then, yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, time for a garden update. It's real windy, so I don't know how the sound's going to turn out, so if it's bad, I'm sorry. In the back row there, I got my corn. It's starting to really grow. As I go down, I'll show you more. And I have pea plants. Put up that second part of fencing I was talking about. And I'm still losing the battle here, guys. I know she's weedy, yes indeedy, but that's just the way it is. Here's some kale I got planted in. And this is my spaghetti squash. Trying to drown out my kale, so I need to put another fence up here and start training them. Here's some beets. See that right there? That is the worst part of trying to grow anything in these farm regions. I'm pretty sure it's canola, and it even grows on my clay trails here. So it is an unstoppable weed. More peas growing up the fence there. I've only had 2 pea pods this year. Here's even more beets. More peas. As I said before, there's my corn. Hope I get some out of that. I really love corn. There's more kale. As I said, it's almost getting drowned out. And the issue with this spot right here is my sprinkler is right there. And this actually gets too much water, so it doesn't grow properly. Yeah, I guess damned if you do, damned if you don't, eh? There you go, more kale and spaghetti squash. Even more beets and peas. Beets and peas, beets and peas, all over. Corn coming up in the back real nice. As I said before, I'm quite excited about that. More beets, more peas. And believe it or not, guys, I come in here and I weed this thing. You know, 2 times a week. I'll spend an hour or 2 out here, and an hour or 2 each time, 2 times a week. So, and it's just it's unmanageable for one man. Here we go. We got more. And see, that's why I'm saying I'm ready for a fence, because it's starting to grow the runners, and that is the time to fence it up. We'll walk down here, one more row, and I'll show you the last 2 rows. Here I have a random pepper plant. What it's going to be. If anything, it's pretty small, and it's getting pretty late in the year here, so some romaine. Not looking so great. A couple tomato plants. There's another pepper plant. It's again not sure what variety. So everything got mixed up before it went in the garden. Tomato. Just a little guy for some reason. These are the tomatoes that my neighbor gave me. They're looking alrighty. Looking a little thirsty, actually, I would say. Back there we have a broccoli, a cabbage. Got a couple cabbages there that are going ahead. Here's another pepper. Some more lettuce. Some more big girl tomatoes. Not sure again what the variety is. She just told me they're going to be yellow. So, guess I have some yellow tomatoes. Got some lettuce being shaded by weeds. There's a pepper plant being shaded by weeds. Some more lettuce and another pepper. Oh yeah, right there too. That's the only pepper that survived the cold snap. Show you guys something else that's kind of cool. Here's my bok choy. that I planted out in the garden here. She bolted and went to seed. Yeah, I know. It's going to be disgusting if I tried to eat that right now. It just wouldn't be good at all. But I'm going to let it go to seed. I'm going to try and harvest these seeds and see if I can get something to grow from it. Here's some kale. Here's a better shot of those cabbage. Looks like I have a little bit of a cabbage butterfly problem. But we are 100% organic here, so no dusting will be taking place. And there's my one and only, there's a couple little broccoli here. This one might produce something, probably not though. There's no luck with this here, guys. So there she is. You can see there's just as much weed as there is anything else in there, so yeah, I'm going to try and put a fence up by the next update, and definitely get some water on these tomatoes. They're looking thirsty. Alright guys, Steve here from Prairie Aquaponics. I'm going to show you my water check, and then that'll be it for today's update. Alright, this has been sitting while I did the rest of my videos, so probably at least 15 minutes. My nitrate, 0 as usual. My nitrite is probably at about a 0.0 or 0.50. My ammonia, once again, 0.50. And this fluctuated big time, like I was saying in my last video. When I checked it before, it was yellow as yellow could be, so it was at a 6. And now it's sitting at a 7.5 again, somewhere around there. If not a little worse. So I'm not too sure. I didn't put any extra water in. I've taken the shell grit out. I do have more of it, but I've taken it out. So if you guys got any idea why it keeps fluctuating so much, unless it's just my test kit, but I tested it twice when it was at 6 because I thought that was really weird. But alright guys, that's it for today. As always, Steve here from Prairie Aquaponics. Subscribe, like, favorite, you know. And hope to see you next week.